Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a...
Hello guys, welcome to our channel. If you're new on this channel, welcome back. My name is O and my partner's name is Ido, but he's currently not here with me because he's at work. So I'm continuing. This is a part 2 of the previous video on I've not even figured out a topic for it. Was like an update. Yeah, basically like an update of what has been going on with our lives. Why the YouTube channel has been like on a slow since we left, because we've had a lot going on. So to continue from where I stopped in the last video. So in Ghana, a lot happened, guys. We called, we waited, we prayed, I had fun, meet people, went to party, just turned it into a vacation. Got so good. It finally came. When the lady saw I called my husband and I was reporting, she wanted to just give me my passport, like, go back to Nigeria, send your passport through DHL. And I said, no, I can't wait 1 week and you are now telling me to come back. This is it's just a visa. The visa is to leave. It's not even the permit itself. It's just to leave. It's called an MVV visa to leave Nigeria to the Netherlands. Then I get my permit here. After we made so many falls, they finally granted it, and it was really surreal. I have extended. I booked my ticket since November. I booked my ticket since November last year, and I've been postponing. My ticket to Ghana, I had COVID, we postponed. I couldn't write the exam in Ghana anymore, so I had the ticket. We kept paying for different extensions. It was crazy because we used an agent. It was really messed up. We spent almost over $500,000 just for a ticket to Ghana from Nigeria. Like, we don't even need visa to go to Ghana to from Nigeria because of ECOWAS. But that's a story for another day. So back to, I got it a few days later. Thank God I had my bags packed already from moving out of the house to my parents' place. But I've not shopped for everything. I just started shopping after I got the visa the last day. I went into the market. I started shopping for things I need, hair, makeup, a lot of things I need to live life comfortably yet till I start settling down and knowing African stores and all that. So I started shopping. I even missed my flight, and it was really ridiculously high because of the last minute. So I had to sleep in the airport. Guys, I slept at the airport. It's a beautiful airport, but I will never try it again. I stubbornly stayed at after Ido said I shouldn't. My mom said I shouldn't. I wanted to save that money. I checked out of the hotel so that I can catch an early morning 6 a.m. flight back to Nigeria. Immediately I got so good, I was safe. It was a very safe place. I got back home and I started packing again. I had to quickly make my hair, I had to make my nails, I had to do a lot of packing. I already told my mom to shop for all our Nigerian, the food stuff and everything. So I just packed. The following night, I had to leave because that night my passport will be 3 months to expiration, and once it's less than 3 months, immigration in the Netherlands and Schiphol will not allow me in. So since my case officer said I can try, he wrote a letter to support. So I went with a lot of prayers, and my heart was practically in my hands. Like, through immigration to Nigeria, Nigerians didn't have any problem. Nigerian immigration did not have any problem with it. When I got to Schiphol with prayer and everybody was all praying for me, got so good, we didn't have any problem. I came in, they stamped, I came in exactly the day I came in was 3 months the expiration, and that was how I arrived here finally. As if, the way the children of Israel was pushed out of Egypt, that was how I left, like with all my baggage. I couldn't even do it. I just moved everything. A lot of things I forgot, but at least I was already out. So we now came here, and another journey now started. We waited for my documentation because we were supposed to have the civic wedding during my vacation in January, but the documentation, clearing my documentation, confirming my documentation, because before I left Nigeria, I had to send all my documents to Abuja because Nigeria does not have an appointed stamp, something called appointed stamp, so they don't recognize countries that don't have appointed stamp. You need to send all your documents to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja to put like a seal on it for them to recognize all the documents as authenticated, for the document to be authenticated. So I sent all my documents, my certificate, my personal document, everything, all the document needed for the processing of my permit. I sent everything for them. So when we got here, they could not confirm because Nigerians, I think they sent mail. Nigerians, they weren't responding. The foreign affairs were not responding to confirm if the signatures were from them. So it took a lot. January, February, March to May, they still didn't finish with the documentation. The documentation is what we need to submit for the civic wedding. And I already sold my dress in November last year. Now I'm here, I'm better now. I'm getting fatter from all the enjoyment, So I had to squeeze into the civic. I said I have to wear it with all the money I spent. I got so good. I was able to squeeze into the dress that I made almost 1 year proud to that time. So back to the story. We now finished with that. With a lot of pressures and calls again before they finally finished authenticating checking my document at the document bureau. Yeah, so we finished all that. We're waiting for my permit. We waited. 1 month was gone, 6 weeks, and I'm like, it shouldn't be more than. I needed to get my permit within 3 months of also entering. So everything was like different delay, different battles at every level. Well, after many calls, they told us people have gone on vacation. It's until August before we finally get it. Ido, as usual, wasn't relentless. He kept calling. The thing about this country is once you complain, they pay so much taxes that once you complain, some people just get moving and they get things done. So he started complaining and calling, calling favors. We were favored, basically. That was just it, we were favored. So we finally got the permit. So guys, I got my permit. Yeah, I got my permit. That was July. Yeah, that was July. Like 6 weeks after I arrived, I finally got my permit, so I can work now. I got my insurance. I got everything, my bank card, everything. But I can't start working until I'm settled. Because after the wedding, we now could do this. I got my permit. Shortly after that, we got a date for our civic. We did the civic like you guys saw in August, and after that, he already got a job like a few months ago because I couldn't come, and if he leaves his previous job and I need to redo my documents, he will need to submit all his work documents again. So he couldn't leave his previous job and start on the new job. So he was also in a limbo. So it was a lot. He had to wait for me, tell his new employers that he's going to start in September instead of July or August. So that was another favor. So we needed to move. The job was in Den Haag, the city here in the Netherlands. We live at the outskirts of Netherlands, close to the German border. So we live very far away. So it entails us moving back to the city. So that was how the hunt for apartment started again. So after the wedding, the rush and everything, we started hunting. Prior to the wedding, we started hunting. No time for anything. We started hunting for house. We hunted for people who were on vacation again. It's like when they do vacation here, everything just shuts down. They are very short of staff. So people are not responding to the house hunt. House hunting is very mad. Ido owns his apartment here, but we had to leave and look for an apartment. So we start hunting after several months, prayer, fasting, a whole lot, different issues at different levels. We were able to get an apartment we love. So immediately after the wedding, on the day of the wedding, we got the green light to move. But by faith, I started packing up. Ido said he's not sure until he gets like an approval. So we renovated our previous house because we are going to lease it. We renovated it. We did the vlog on all that. I'm going to be sharing all that experience, cycling, a whole lot. Guys, I have a lot of vlogs I've recorded. I do not even have time to edit. I do not have time to do anything. I just keep vlogging. I can't edit. I can't post. I can't do anything else. The YouTube was suffering, but there's nothing I can do. I have to. It's a new life we're starting like from scratch. I started the class. I made new friends. My life was really going. I was still going on with my normal life, but I can't do much. So that's basically what has been happening. Got so good, we finally got approved for the apartment on the day of our wedding. That's August 19th. just 3 weeks ago we paid for the apartment. So 2 days after the wedding again, we had to pack up in his house here in the Netherlands. We packed up, we now moved. We got a beautiful apartment in Rotterdam. That's where I'm filming from right now. We got the apartment. A lot needed to be done. No flooring, no painting, everything. A lot, guys. We started again. We are still not settled now. It's 3 weeks. In fact, it's just tomorrow they are going to come and paint the walls. We finished almost half of the wall. That's when the agent finally decided and fixed some other things. We were practically living on the floor, like sleeping on the floor and everything. But we moved because he needed to start work. We cannot extend any longer. He started work, so he's putting in all his best foot forward now, so he won't have time. So after work, he also does a lot of work around the house. So I just wanted to feel you guys in. That's basically what have been happening. As usual, as we would like, as I always say, guys, I'd like you guys to subscribe to this channel. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this channel, share our videos, and we'll catch you on the next vlog. So far, so guys, that's been what has been happening in our lives so far. Is a whole lot, a lot. I just had to summarize it within these 10 minutes. So I won't drag it unnecessarily. I'll be sharing it in our vlogs. I vlogged about it, so the previous ones you'll be seeing is just vlogged about it. So we are back now, and we hope to be delivering at least 1 or 2 videos a week, God willing, because I'm also searching. I'm also going to start working very soon. As soon as I get a job, I start searching for a corporate job. But we are still settling in. Everything is fine. We are settled. I'm here. I got my permit, and we thank God for everything. I'm grateful to God, and thank you guys for the patience, the love, the support. So, guys, one thing I want to leave with you guys is, whatever it is, persistence is key in life. If it's yours, it's going to happen. You just need to keep striving, keep persevering, and it definitely will happen. Either ways, God has been so good to me. He's been good to us. He's been good to my family, and I'm a proof. I'm a living testimony. So just hang in there. Whatever it is you're going through, hang in there. God is gonna come through. Just hang in there. Keep your faith alive, and I'm a firm believer in keeping the faith alive, and it will happen sooner than you expect. So hang in there, guys. We would like it for you guys to comment on our videos, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and share our videos. Until we see you guys on our next sit down. Like I said earlier, we would like to do like a Q&A section. So send in your your questions. Want people that have sent already, we apologize. We are going to get back to that. So that's been it, guys. It's been quite overwhelmingly exciting. So I'm going to be sharing a lot about my life, settling down in the Netherlands and all that. So stay tuned, guys. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on our videos. We'd like to chat in the comment. I'm available now. I'll respond more to your comment. And thanks for those who always, is particular shout out to Mr. Dehe. He's always commenting and first and liking the videos. So bye, guys. See you guys on the next video. Bye.